afternoon, everyone.
We acknowledge as well, of course, the benefits, but we do acknowledge that there are risks, and part of the role of the United States in these meetings has been to require that there be some understanding and appreciation for the full spectrum of risks.
Full spectrum of risks. It's been something the White House officials have talked to us.
We're going to do everything we can, and what I can tell you coming out of these conversations and conversations I've been having with heads of state is that this is one of the biggest concerns that most leaders have, is the prevalence and the ubiquity of mis and disinformation and what that can do to deteriorate confidence in democracies.
Contend with in the future, and warn specifically that it's sort of AI-generated disinformation.
Among many topics that I talked with Prime Minister Sunak about, it included, of course, our shared priority around standing for the right of Israel to defend itself after the terrorist attack by Hamas. We have talked, and I have reiterated, that we believe absolutely that Israel has a right to defend itself. We also believe very strongly in the importance of the rules of law, which include the importance of no intentional attacks on civilians and the importance of satisfying the need for humanitarian aid.
But as we've seen, campuses across the country have become places where we've seen a lot of dissent on the U.S. stance.
What I will say again is, to your point about the lives that have been lost, children, innocent civilians. It is something I care deeply about. And I understand the pain, and I don't know that anyone could look at or hear the photographs or hear the stories and not feel some level of pain. The President has said, and I certainly do believe, that when we think about humanitarian pauses, that we should seriously consider them, in particular as it relates to giving the opportunity and space for aid to reach Gaza and the people there, in terms of what needs to happen to create any safe passage for civilians, much less for hostages to get out. And so I do believe that that is something we should seriously consider.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody.